Don't be fooled by.
Oh shit! Hold on, got hit you with the punch, John. That shit just cut off in the middle of the motherfucking joint.
Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer. Don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There's a war going on. The battlefield's in the mind. The prize is the soul.
Yo, we are back again for the third shift.
Third shift, Curry gang. Y'all see, man, we around the clock with this shit. We work. Boys.
This about to be a fire ass live, so I hope y'all niggas got your mindset ready. You know what I mean? Get your little wine, your little smoke. We're gonna let y'all come up in here. Shout out to y'all in the chat. All right, D-Slide.
The notifications. Are they sending the notifications out?
Yeah. Desmond, Nina, what up? Francesca, what up? Chrissy, Sabrina, William, Rick, what up? Quinn, what up?
Yeah, Rumble probably would have been better with this, but the people chose YouTube.
Yeah, we put a poll out and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Pause. They chose YouTube, so we came back on YouTube with this. I mean, regardless, you still about to get a fire live. We got
it's about to be fired. I mean, hopefully this ain't no shit that'll get us banned off of YouTube. Hopefully.
Nah. This ain't this ain't nothing to get us banned. Yeah, this straight. We about to get into, you know what I'm saying? Brother Bobby.
Who knows though? Shit, everything's government controlled. We know. Shit.
All right. So we gonna get into the Brother Bobby Hemmett. You know what I'm saying? Basically breaking down you know, how the media is government controlled.
Right.
And what they doing with the music and how the major labels is taking the music from the artists and putting shit up under the music to throw off the frequency. So we gonna get into that, and then we gotta get into CocaCola. Just recall, you know what I mean,
mass amount of soda
because of the toxins. Basically made people sick, so they recalled all.
I don't want to drink any of that shit at this point.
They recalled all those Coca-Cola products. I'm talking about all that shit. Coca-Cola, the Fanta sodas, and the Sprite. They recalled all that shit in Florida, in the state of Florida. So,
yeah. Well, that shit's nationwide, G. That shit's nationwide, though, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Because you think it just went to Florida? Come on, bro.
Oh no, we know it went past that, but you're just giving them basically the premise of what just came out in the media. But we gonna get into the, you know, we gonna expand on it, of course. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, we gonna expand on this. But we wanted to get, you know what I'm saying, we want to definitely get into, you know, what happened to, you know, black media, how they basically had to, you know, lower the frequency by, you know, controlling the music.
Facts.
And controlling what movies that, you know, that get put out for us. You know what I'm saying? So that, you know, they keep us dumbed down with the silly shit. It's either Tyler Perry movies or How to Be a Player and all that shit to keep niggas dumb.
Yo, you know what else? You know what's crazy though about that, real quick? The education system do the same thing, and I think that's one of the biggest offenders. Let me tell you why. Because the education system, it basically deceives you on how you're supposed to be learning. The way the education system teaches us to learn is completely backwards and distorted. That's why a lot of people have learning disabilities, is because the way the education system teaches us how to learn.
Right.
Through this authoritarian type of, you know what I mean? And just straight, bow down to authority type of thing. How could you learn from that? That you just learning how to be a slave.
That's it.
Yeah, because you're just learning how to bow down to authority and accept whatever information they tell you as truth and God. Basically, the education system basically is being your God. They're like your God because how you learn, how you receive things, everything is based off that education system that we were all stuck in. And that shit ain't teach us nothing but how to be slaves, y'all. Let's just be real about this. Everybody who got them student loans and all that shit in the last 3
Oh
decades,
man.
y'all motherfucker, y'all shit.
Oh
Niggas got
man,
fucked
just
out of
that.
that.
Yeah,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? So you gotta think about everything was a scam. You know what I mean? We was born into a scam. Everything is rigged. You know what I mean? If this was a Monopoly game, all the dice would be rigged and they would hold all the cards. You know what I'm saying?
We already dropped the Kanye movie. It's for sale.
Right.
Just go to KanyeGetOutMovie.com.
Yeah, the education system only teach you how to bow down to authority. That's why what's the name in Boys in the Hood wrote that scene at the beginning. African booty scrap, because we need disruptors. We need disruptors because if we didn't have disruptors, we would never break out of this mental prison that we in.
Yeah, because the mainstream media is damn sure doing a good job at keeping our
Facts.
minds at bay by using
Facts.
these very celebrities that you see on TV all day that grew up in your house and on that TV set. They are highly controlled, and you know what I'm saying? They can't speak out of turn. We know there's nothing they can say that can speak against what the agenda is because they will be outs. You already know they will be outed, they will be blackballed, blacklisted, and some of them, they might go to the extreme in other ways. Yeah, man.
Y'all have to understand. I see what somebody's saying. This isn't very important. Somebody's saying how they diagnose their kid with ADHD. Well, that don't exist. You can't lock a young kid up in the classroom all day when we supposed to be out in nature. That don't even make any sense. We feel our best when we out in nature. You gotta think about it. Most people from the inner city who stayed, they don't even know how nature even feels. They don't even know how good nature feels. You know what I mean? And then keeping kids in a classroom all day,
6, 7,
they
8
gotta
hours,
raise their hand to talk. They gotta, you know what I mean? They can't go to the bathroom when they all this just weird shit.
That's prison. That's called prison.
That's a prison system, and it's a zoo. It's a zoo. When you separate us from nature, you separating us from our food sources. You separating us from our air. You separating us from our, you know what I mean? You separating us from that.
You understand
what I mean?
what
To put
that
us
does
inside of a building, you know what I'm saying? Inside of a seat to listen to someone programming you all day. And if you interrupt their programming, you get sent to the principal.
Well, schools are institutions. They're not school. It's not school. It's an institution.
Right.
Because what it does, you know what I mean, is the structure. That institution allows you to basically follow the structure of how the system is being ran. I mean, from at the top on down.
Mm-hmm.
Through the school administration, we already know the Cockafellers. They,
right.
They implemented their structure of the school system, to mimic the prison industrialized complex, basically. And like we said, what they did was they used our publication to do it. They used the BETs, the OWNs. You know what I'm saying? All these the rappers, the singers, the dancers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we gonna get
teachers,
into that.
Your parents,
Your
teachers
parents.
and your parents are
grandparents.
Programmers.
Yep, parents and grandparents.
Teachers are programmers, and your parents and your grandparents are programmers. Let me tell y'all how. Don't y'all niggas always say I gotta break the family curse, this generational curse? Well, the generational curse is nothing but just programming, my G. That's all the fuck it is. It's just programming. That's what the generational curse
is. It's passed down. And it's passed down.
And your diabetes ain't motherfucking genetic neither. It's coming from the food that they poisoning us with. That shit ain't genetic. Your high blood pressure ain't genetic. They got y'all niggas thinking that your high blood pressure is genetic, and your diabetes is genetic because your whole family, because your grandmom and your great grandmom had it. But your grandmom and your great grandmom was eating the same bullshit that you eating. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that it's genetic, nigga. It's you're being poisoned.
Yep.
And one of the biggest
And
atrocities is how education wire our brain to learn, and then we take that shit into our spirituality also, and that's what really fucks us up. Because we try to interpret the scriptures and all that shit, no matter what religion you from, interpret the scriptures with the same mind that you use in your education class. That's where you're really getting fucked up. So you ain't even using your divine mind to read any of the scriptures. You're using the mind that you learned from the Rockefellers in school of how to learn. So that's fucking y'all up. And this is generational shit. See, we was all born into it, so we couldn't see it. It took certain niggas to be born on this planet to be able to break this fucking matrix with our minds. We was able to see outside the box and see the whole design. It's like we was taken out of this shit just to see the outside of the design and then put back in this motherfucker just to show y'all being suckered in here. It ain't what y'all think it is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't what y'all think it is. All these motherfuckers are actors. You know what I'm saying? All these niggas, all these motherfuckers you see on television, all your teachers, your parents, everybody's fucking actors around you because we all acting out a script that was given to us. You gotta realize social engineering is script writing. Let's get into this shit that him is talking about. Just remember what I said. Social engineering is script writing. All right.
so yeah, so we about to get into this video. Basically Bobby Hemmett breaking down the music. Basically how the music was deliberately restructured to basically keep our vibration low. And in when it got to mainstream, that's basically what happened when the distributors got a hold of the black music. You know what I mean? They knew they had to change the frequency. That's why we no longer have records no more. Because you gotta remember the needle of the record player is what controls the vibration of the music. So if you put like a diamond shape at the end tip, what they pretty much put at the tip of the needles for the records, and it's spinning in that 360-degree motion. So you remember we always talk about 360 degrees angle or 360-degree angels.
And it sends out a quantum vibration. The records send out a quantum. The music, when you use the record players and that diamond that's scratching that record like that, it's creating that friction, and it's creating that, and it's literally sending out a wave, a quantum wave.
What it's do is mimics the Fibonacci sequence.
Right.
So it keeps
the Fibonacci sequence.
It keeps the that 360-degree motion. So when the black dot spiral, the 360-degree spiral out of the black dot, and which creates everything that's inside that seed. So the Fibonacci sequence basically just bring about whatever it was programmed inside the seed. And it spiral outwardly. Same thing with your hairline and your fingerprints and your feet prints. It's the Fibonacci sequence. It starts from a little center point, and then it goes around and keeps expanding out. And that's what the music does. The music starts with the seed of thought, and then it spreads, and then it spirals out. You know what I'm saying?
And what is that called? Hypnosis. Also, you see the Fibonacci sequence used for hypnosis. And what was Adam put under? He was put into sleep by the Fibonacci sequence.
Right.
That's what put him to sleep.
Facts.
And dream this world we in.
Right.
Eve is this world we in. And it's vibrational.
Man, make sure y'all hit that mic.
This is physics, my G. Like, yo, spirituality and science should never have been separated.
Right.
If you look up the Fibonacci sequence, it's literally the thing that they use for the hypnosis shit. But your soul is naturally vibrating like that because it's sleeping. That Fibonacci, that vibration, that's it's like almost like what bears do when they hibernate. It's like we're hibernating or we laying dormant right now. This world, we're laying dormant in this world right now. And the Fibonacci sequence is like us sleeping and shit. It's our soul's vibration slowing down. And that's the type of energy it gives off.
Right. Now Hemmett gonna break down how they disrupted that vibration. But first of all, let's get into this part of the video, and then we're gonna go ahead and jump to the other segment. So hold on real quick. Oh shit, hold on, y'all. My bad.
Lipstick Drama said, I got my record player and vinyls and landline phones, old-fashioned radio. I played my blues and jazz today from Billie Holiday to B.B. King. That's what's up.
Can y'all hear the Hemi joint?
Nah, we can't hear. Nah, we can't hear nothing.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we ain't hear nothing. That's why I started.
Hey, hold on. Let me try it again. Damn, I'm like, what the hell going on?
It sounds like you living in the 80s and 90s, Lipstick Drama, but that's what's up though.
All right, here we go. Damn.
You got it? You got him?
I think so. Let me know. Can you hear
it? Yeah, I can hear it. Did y'all hear it?
All black print is government. All them new sauce and all them rap things, what's all is straight up government man. Quincy Jones, white woman marrying ass, thick ass nigga. Anytime they put somebody on TV, he already sold out. You think they put me on TV? And if you ever see me up on CBS, you know that they already done got, you already know that they done killed my ass. And this was a record. Now I can document your shit. I'll document the motherfucker for you in a few damn minutes. Now we got to start thinking better than what we think. White people, this India cult, you never hear that name mentioned on TV, period. Alistair Crowley, C.W. Ledbetter. These are great crackers by white people standing, but yet you don't know nothing about it. You never hear of it. They got white people. They got a white boy in England. Bad boy. Bad cracker. Tell the truth. They don't even mention his damn name. Biography ain't had no more than 10 blacks on the whole thing sometimes. They got Roseanne Barr, whole big fat funky rink stink, fat funky ass white cracker bitch ass. She done had one. You see what I'm saying? But yet they even had put Marcus Garvey, Honorable Elijah Muhammad on there. They don't put revolutionary figures televised. I want to ask you a damn question. Have you ever heard them ever mention a solid secure on TV? Huh? See, we got to start thinking on another level. We think, but what we do, we don't analyze nothing.
This is Brother Bobby Hemmett, man. Just in case y'all didn't know, this is Brother Bobby Hemmett speaking. You know what I'm saying? Basically breaking down why they keep the white occultists hidden, like the Crowleys. They don't talk about them on TV. You know what I mean? They don't mention them at all. They don't get no type of airtime on TV. You never seen the documentary about Alice Crowley on TV. Never.
You would see it on a documentary on the internet, but you won't see it on television.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, so him basically breaking down that these publications that, the BETs, the OWN networks, they're highly controlled. Well, all the publication is highly controlled, but they got a specific sector for us. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you get your Oprahs and all them niggas coming in, and Michael Jordans and
all the niggas y'all love and trust. All the niggas you love and trusted over the years because you like their work on television.
Puff Daddies and all these niggas. Yeah, right. So they're basically being highly controlled because they're there to keep the black mindset at bay. Keep a nigga ignorant, keep a nigga basically,
in the system. Just keeping you in the system.
Wearing the latest trends. Like, you just think about it. All the shit that niggas wear is niggas' last names.
Right.
Armani, the Chanels, all these different brands, these Pradas, all these different brands that niggas brag about wearing. Those are families' last names that they wearing and bragging about. So you bragging about a whole nother motherfucking family, and that's basically you're more. They're making them niggas more important than your own family.
This nigga said you bragging about another motherfucking family.
Yeah, you bragging
That's
about
funny,
Smiles
but
motherfucking
mad
family,
facts
bro.
though. That's mad facts though.
Oh,
They
I
they walk around with another nigga name on their back.
The latest Prada. I got the latest Chanel bag. I got the latest Gucci. I got the latest Ralph Lauren. I got the latest Versace.
But let me put them on to something.
Niggas' last names.
When they bought those 200,000 or 300,000 African slaves over here, what the first thing they did when they bought them on the land, the ones that did survive,
branded them with their last name.
They branded them with their last name, and they still doing that.
They
shit
still doing that. That's why
they got y'all killing each other. They got y'all killing each other over their last names now. That shit they used to brand. They branding that shit on your skin and still doing it. Now it ain't branded on your skin anymore. It's branded in your mind. That's even worse than it being. That's even worse than it being branded on your skin when it's branded into your mind, your subconscious mind. Like, you ain't shit because you ain't wearing Prada. You ain't wearing Gucci. You ain't wearing the new Jordans. You ain't got that on. You ain't got that on. And you literally judging people based off of the slave master name that's on their back. And how many followers they have on the slave master's apps. That's the new generation. They judging you by how many followers you have on the slave master apps.
That's why it's not that important when you see other cultures. Their brands is not that important.
Share this fucking
listen,
video,
hold on though.
Real.
It's not important to them. It's not important for rich white folks to be wearing, each other's last name and thinking it's, making it a trend. They leave that up to us, the niggas,
right?
To basically do that and promote to keep their brands, because they already know the biggest consumers when it comes to their biggest consumers is us, the black folk. They know that. So if y'all ain't never watch it's like a little short documentary in black and white. It's basically called what is it called? How to make a Negro consumer or some shit like that. How to create a Negro consumer or something like that. They basically showing you that black people make these brands what they are. Cause you could see a billionaire white motherfucker, he ain't wearing none of that shit. You will see him in some regular ass corduroys in a regular ass button-up shirt, and he's a whole billionaire out here. But when it comes to our billionaires, they gotta wear, they gotta make other families' brands trend and shit like that.
You know what's funny about some of them billionaires the 1% that's owning everything? Them motherfuckers definitely won't wear that shit because the cotton the fabric is got poisons in it, and they know that. So they wear organic cotton and organic linens. So y'all don't even realize your clothes is even fucking poison. Mm-hmm. You gotta realize how many herbicides and pesticides is being sprayed on the cotton and shit like that. And they don't even need to be sprayed on the fucking cotton, because what pest is eating that? So they just spraying the shit on there just to poison niggas. That's how I knew it was chemical biological warfare. When they started spraying shit that don't even need to be sprayed, I'm like, okay, now y'all niggas are spraying shit that don't even need to be sprayed. What pest eat cotton, my G? Why are you spraying the fucking chemicals on the cotton? Could you please tell me what pest? And then the other materials that our clothes are made out of, they just chemicals too. Them fabricated ass fabrics.
Oh, you talking about like nylon and all that shit?
All that shit. All that shit. They don't wear that shit.
Polyester.
That's what the slaves wear, and they charge y'all niggas $500 for chemical pants and chemical shirts and
chemical pants.
That's what that shit is. Just chemicals. Just toxins and shit. You wearing on your skin, leaching into your skin. People don't realize we're being poisoned through everything in this country. Everything. And this shit would sound
listen.
crazy until you realize how bad everybody look and feel. Just walk around America. Just walk around America. Something is going on. Look at everybody. Motherfuckers be in their 20s and 30s and they riding around in those carts in Walmart, legs big as shit, and you in your 20s, and you got diabetes. You know what I'm saying?
Toxic food,
in your early 20s.
The toxic music. It's the toxic,
bro. Something going on around here.
Reality shows niggas is watching. It's the toxic food. It's the toxic relationships. My nigga, you know how low vibrational that shit is keeping you?
Right.
You know that's keeping niggas sick. So they attacking us from every angle. That's why we trying to tell y'all about these major mainstream networks that keep putting this bullshit out.
Right.
And who they sponsored by? Who is the big network sponsored by?
All the brands that's branding them niggas. That's the slave masters that's branding them niggas. The clothes, all of that shit. All that's there just to keep you branded, so you can say I'm Gucci. Niggas even walk around saying I'm Gucci. Niggas want to be fucking Gucci. Niggas want to be Louis Vuitton. Niggas want to be all this shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to wear all that shit. You want to be the slave master. Now shit coming out that they doing pedo shit and all this. What's them niggas that Kanye love?
Balenciaga, man.
Yeah, Balenciaga. Look at the shit that they was alleged involved in, or the shit that they doing over there with them freaky looking ads and shit. Those pedo looking ads and shit that they doing. Like, what's going on out here, man? Y'all niggas love the slave masters, man. You know what I mean? Y'all little boys and little girls like judging each other on what y'all wearing, man. What slave master you wearing, huh, man? Oh, you ain't got them new Jordans? Oh, you corny. Look at this nigga. He ain't got the Jordan. Look at this nigga. Oh, he ain't. Oh, that, yeah, I mean, the Gucci,
you got your own.
Gucci.
Niggas, no one knows the name.
Niggas based on a slave master's name.
Yeah, when the nigga say he got his own, nobody knows the name. Who know you selling that, but nobody knows your name. Nobody knows the name.
Nobody knows the name. Right.
Downplaying the shit out of niggas.
Nigga, Sway was right. Kanye owed Sway another interview, and Kanye need to go back on there and apologize to Sway. Say, yeah, Sway, you was right.
Right.
Sway was fucking right. Sway had the answers. Nigga, you should have just did it your fucking self. You ended up losing a contract anyway. You ended up now you're doing Yeezys yourself anyway. You ain't got the Adidas shit. They gotta buy Yeezys directly from you.
Like they had them niggas out there on the
nigga
runway.
Was right.
It's still, you know what I mean? Knowing that they was accused of the pedo shit. And them niggas is still out there on the runway with these big ass sneakers promoting Balenciaga. I mean, them sneaks are big as shit. I mean, like big ass canoes on niggas' feet. Wide body sitting on chrome feet having ass niggas, man. I'm talking about them Jones is wide. I'm like, yo, why y'all make them big ass sneakers?
Nemesis
like that?
Project. Activate Nemesis Project.
I'm like,
nigga, we already played that for them niggas. Nemesis with them big ass boots.
Yeah, they need to go ahead, man.
From motherfucking Resident Evil.
Right.
The classic one.
I'm telling you.
With the one with Mike Epps in it and shit.
Shit crazy, man.
Activate Nemesis Project.
All right.
Big ass boots. Mario boots and shit.
Man. Yo, we're gonna get to a quick commercial break. We gotta get into this Hemet video. Fire.
Facts.
Fire. Yo, we be right back after these messages, man. So stay tuned, all right?
Zeolite is one of the most amazing minerals of our age. Millions of people have been using detoxification supplements to remove harmful toxins, pollutants, heavy toxic metals, as well as to balance pH levels, lower the risk of viruses like cold and flu, support the immune system, and improve nutrient absorption. What is zeolite? Zeolite is a volcanic ash that forms over time when ash and lava react with alkalized water, resulting in a compound with a very strong cage-like structure and a negative charge. ZEOLITE is one of the most fascinating and powerful nature remedies available. Great to detox and balance your body. Health benefits of detoxing. The removal of excess heavy metals can improve overall health. Detoxification helps balance a body's pH levels. This product provides 30 capsules, 1 month supply, ships within 3 days. Purchase now at night and daynetmarket.com.
All right, let's get it. We are back again.
Yeah. Man,
Links.
that ZEOLITE been flying off the shelf.
Yeah, we almost sold out.
We almost sold out, y'all. So if you're gonna get something, you better get some now. Shit, yeah, we down to our last, y'all. We are almost sold out. Like we already sold, and these big ass cases are gone. Whoop, whoop. So if y'all gonna get some, man, y'all better get it now, cause that sold out sign is about to go right back up.
Yes,
we know niggas eating all this shit during these holiday season, and I know the ZE-TOX still been keeping y'all thin, still been keeping you know what I mean, keeping the complexion glowing, still feeling good. Even though you might not have ate that good yesterday, but man, as long as I got my ZE-TOX, I'm good. But nah, can't have that mindset. You still gotta eat healthy. Don't fuck yourself over, because you'll feel even better if you eat good and take the ZE-TOX on top of that. You know what I mean? But I know definitely the shit definitely been making y'all feel a lot better than you were before, because we all walking around poison. Nobody's exempt from this. If you walk outside and you breathe that air, you're poisoned. If you walk in your shower and you take showers, you're poisoned, because most people got fluoride. Most cities in the United States got fluoride in the water and chlorine. Fluoride and chlorine in the water. All right? And both of those shits are toxic. All right? So we're all being poisoned. You know what I mean? We all being exposed to the toxins. Don't think that you're exempt. I don't give a fuck how healthy you might eat or how healthy you think you might be. We're all being exposed to some type of harsh chemicals in this country, specifically in the United States of America. It's really bad over here.
Right.
A lot of us are very unhealthy over here.
You see the difference, because in this country you see a lot of people walking around with excesses for water weight and inflammation, and stored in their motherfucking joints.
Nigga, they ain't even walking around anymore. They just driving them fucking carts around Walmart and the store. They ain't even walking no more.
And then they got a nerve to do
carts around and shit.
Like 500 pounds, 600 pound my life and shit like that.
Right. It's a lot of that going on, bro.
And bro, you gotta understand. You know how many, they get the top ads. I'm talking about when that shit come on, they push all this shit. CocaCola, Doritos, Oreos, all that shit get pushed through those publications. The 600 pound my life, and how to get rid of, I mean, like, all them different shows. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Dr. No and all that shit.
Right.
They get the most ads of this type of shit. The sodas, the juices, the Doritos, the KFC, the Taco Hell, McNasty, Vominos, Dairy McFiend, Drunken Donuts, Swindy's, Murder King. They get all those ads, bro. Papa Schlons, Five Guys, that's really cut up into Five Guys.
Really cut up into Five Guys.
Human made.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we getting out here. And not only that, on top of the poison music. The shit you hearing on mainstream is fucking niggas up. Like, that shit got niggas tripping. And then they got a nerve to put it in, they cloned Tyrone when they went down there in the lab and shit. And you see how they was messing with the bass, troubling out the bass and shit to make it real, the 808. They basically telling you the 808 was created in the motherfucking lab. Niggas slow in the studio, slowing shit down. Fucking with the frequencies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into how with him. It gonna break it down though. Like, let's get into this real quick. You know what I'm saying? On the series. If y'all ain't subscribed to Serious Media, definitely go over there and subscribe to Serious Media, because that's where he got all the Hemet lectures at on there. All right, let me see. Let's get into this, John, man. All right.
Let's deal with some things right now. Okay, let's see where we're gonna start here. With the lecture. Okay. All right. What happened is the white boy in the 60s and the 70s, he gave a whole lot of disease and a whole lot of things to black people. But at that particular time, he would give black people all this stuff in the hospital. But black people would cure themselves, and he couldn't understand what happened. After all the stuff he put them through, black people would go home on the weekend and come back rejuvenated. And he couldn't understand what was going on. He figured out that black people was healing themselves through the music. But what he figured out, that it wasn't just the music that was healing themselves off of. Your melanin, the melanin, which is a multi-rhythmic energy. He realized that they was healing themselves off of albums or records. Before you had CDs, you had albums. An album is a black piece of vinyl. If you go to any plastic place or any type of tire place, when they make rubber tires, the rubber plant is white. They have to cook the tire down to get it to darkness. When you cook something down, you bring out its most carbonated form. You understand what I'm saying? The vinyl, they used to cook the plastic down till it turns real dark, like it's black. You see what I'm saying? Then, an album is a recording that has grooves on it. You can feel it. If you remember, you can feel it. You can feel the music on it with your hand. It was a black granite strip of carbon, which is the same as the melanin in you, which is carbon. Then an album was played by, if it was an expensive thing, it was played by a diamond needle. And a diamond is what? Crystallized carbon. Or a sapphire, which is a form of mineral, or some type of metal, or some type of rock or whatever, a stone, which is still carbon. So the music in the albums and stuff, when you used to put it on, it used to doggone heal you, because it was the same energy as the melanin going straight into you. And it would heal you. Because you created the music because it was coming from out of here. So what they had to do, when the 90s came in 1990, when they officially stopped albums. They had a few after that, you know, use DJs, you can get them, but they only released a few after 1990. But I'm saying, as far as the major production albums like CDs, they cut them out in 1990. And the reason why is because a CD is a hologram. It's a recording taken from somewhere and put into a hologram, and it's played by a laser. It's not the same as an actual recording, which is a pressing. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't have the same effect. If anybody listens to a CD and just, you thought that the CD sound better than the album, it doesn't. It's just that the CD has an EQ sound. It's louder. So you thought, oh man, it's clear and it's loud. What you didn't realize is an album, because it has grooves, the needle fits in the grooves, you get a full body and it's got an undertone, and it's literally like being there. Only thing it was with the album wasn't EQ, but they had equalizers. If you get yourself a damn equalizer and EQ the sound, you'll find out that the sound better than the damn CD. Blinded by science. If you listen to, and I'm guaranteeing you right now, with a CD, you got to keep buying it over and over and over. If you listen to stuff that the sound might sound good on the radio, but when you get it home, I guarantee you got to keep buying them over and over and over again, because you can never get that sound that what the album has. I'm telling you, straight up. That's because it's a holographic sound. It doesn't give you the same sound. But that's blinded by science. My point is this, and not telling you go out and buy CDs. My point is they realized that the carbonated stuff in the carbon disc was healing you, and that's why they took the albums off the market based on the doggone melanin. Now, what they have done now, because this is a recording, and so now basically what they have done also, they literally control the music, period. So what you got now is just straight up, just tears up melanin. You see what I'm saying? The Sufi says that what goes in your ear is more divine than what goes before your eyes, because these eyes are cheap. It's in the place of the pineal gland, your spiritual.
And keep in mind that you got to keep in mind that our DNA is connected to the scales. So if you look at DNA and look at the scales of music with the music notes, that's how our DNA is too. Our DNA is structured the same way. So that's why the record player was able to resonate with our DNA through the vibration of the record going in a 360-degree motion with the needle, with the diamond at the tip of the needle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So because diamond also gives out a certain vibration.
Right.
The record player is more connected to our DNA than the digital age.
Right.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
it's carbon based.
It's carbon based. So
Like zeolite.
Exactly. Carbon based. Listen, y'all gotta understand what the fuck we talking about here. This the shit y'all really need to know, because this is the type of shit that is
You need
actually
the healing.
to the healing. You seeing how Brother Hemmett started off the lecture with, they was giving us things and testing things in our neighborhood that was making us sick. I'm talking about shit at a global scale. The food lots delivered to certain areas got certain poisons in it. The same way
Tyrone broke
they
it
showed you
down.
on Tyrone, right? So you gotta understand that we was healing ourselves through the music. The music you was hearing pumping out through the projects, that music from the 70s and
Which
all
are
that
experiments.
shit.
The projects are experiments.
We was healing ourselves through the music that was being played in the home. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand all that shit is still connected to the DNA. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to understand that's why they take the music and they do certain things with it to mess with the frequency. So it's like, whether they slow it down, that's when a lot of shit, started getting a little off, when they started slowing the music all the way down. You know what I'm saying? With the 808 beats.
You know what's crazy? You know what just came to me right now? It's crazy because I was just thinking about the whole ghetto thing and how the projects are experiments. And then I was thinking like the show Silo, how they was monitoring everybody in the silo and they didn't know they were being monitored. And I'm thinking, since the projects are experiments, it's probably hidden cameras and everything in those joints, listening devices, everything that niggas wouldn't even dream would even exist yet.
Nigga,
like,
motherfucking
you
roaches,
get what I'm saying? But yeah, those roaches, right?
The roaches
another thing,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, roaches got cameras and shit, right?
Yeah,
Nanotechnology. Yeah. But another thing I wanted to touch on specifically in Chicago, what was those motherfucking projects called in Candyman? What was those?
Cabrini Green.
You realize they had secret. You realize they had secret like passageways behind the walls and the mirrors and shit. Like government people can actually sneak in there, put niggas to sleep. They won't even know they sleep. They was put to sleep and kidnap niggas, experiment on niggas without them even realizing it's happening to them. You gotta think about it. What was they using those entry points for? Behind those mirrors and shit, you can tunnels and all this type of shit that government agents and shit can creep in.
Candyman.
And I think the Candyman shit is really the government.
Yeah,
I think the Candyman is really the government, though. I think that's code word for government. I'm gonna be honest with you.
The reason why
they hook you in with that candy, because they flooded the candy, and you were looking for Candyman, but you know what candy.
Right.
You know what I mean? The projects is flooded with candy. Like, it's all experiments. You gotta think about it. They had all the footage of how the crack damaged the hoods and the projects and all that. That's all footage, like audio, everything, and it's all like kept in records, neat records, and all that shit is one big experiment, dog. Like, and they actually seeing how it affect people. Like, they trying mix and matching different chemicals. Like, all right, these McDonald's in the hood is going to have these types of chemicals in it, but then the crack and that stuff is going to have these types of chemicals. So when they go and eat the fast food and smoke the crack, it's going to mix together and it's going to have this effect. And we're going to study it and see how it affect them and see if we want to use that for future time, just in case we want to take over other areas and stuff in the world. We could use these experiments that we got from the projects in the ghetto. We could use it on the world now.
They
you know
showed
what I'm saying?
that
projects is just an experiment, my G. That's
Remember,
it.
they showed the cameras. They showed the cameras in the laboratory. Remember, they had the cameras, basically in every project. They was monitoring, every restaurant and hair salon and shit like that.
And they clone Tyrone.
Yeah. So I'm thinking like, shit, how we know ain't some of them goddamn roaches that we had growing up in the hood was mechanical.
Cameras.
Some of them shits had cameras and mechanical.
Right.
Right.
They already show. You could go on YouTube right now and look up the cameras that they put on bugs and shit like that. The spies use them. And you know those roaches are mass produced.
Hell yeah.
You know they produce. You know it's like roach plants somewhere where they creating all the motherfuckers just to put them in the ghetto.
That's crazy, bro.
Same thing with the rats in New York. Yeah, yo, y'all niggas gotta know all this shit are experiments, my G. Y'all niggas got all this shit is an experiment. The whole United States has been one big ritual and experiment since the beginning. Beginning. This shit is one big experiment, my G.
All right.
Y'all ain't peeped that yet? Y'all ain't peeped that America's one big experiment?
Oh shit. Right.
America is not a real country. This is a corporation, my G.
All right, hold on. We gotta get back into this video because we still got like another 15 minutes on this.
Which is closed up. Your ears have a direct relationship through the pineal gland. So they had to doggone put something in the doggone music. Now this is the key. Although the rap industry is big, what we didn't realize was the rap music literally killed R&B music, which means that the production and the energy that went into making R&B music, real funk, soul, and different good music, now they can make cheaper with rap artists. So they bring out thousands of rap artists a year, and it's hardly no real deal people that can make real music. So then what happened was the rap musicians started having to make music for the singers for the simple fact that the people was used to the rap sound. So what you got now is all sampling from the 70s. Now, although the 70s was our vanguard era, your energy flows this way. So the 90s, you're supposed to be on a higher level than you were the 70s. But the record companies say we can't let them get to that high level, so we have to tell the pineal gland that they are in the 70s. So what they do is they hire all these young ass people to come in and sample all the shit from the 70s. It's going to sell because the niggas from the people, the teenagers, they was babies in the 70s, so they don't remember the shit. Mm-hmm. But now you hear a song and you be like, somebody say, "Hell, that's Puff Daddy." You say, "No, that's fucking Cool in the Game." Mm-hmm. Somebody say, "Oh no, that's MC Light." You go, "No, that's fucking Diana Ross, Upside Down." You remember them, you got the real songs at home. But what they have done is they can stop the generation of energy because your pineal glands was forever, all the black people's kundalini and pineal gland was supposed to raise to a certain level, and your third eye was supposed to be open by now. But they have reversed the trend by doggone sampling all the stuff from the 70s, and you're not creating pure new music. See, to create new music is coming from the inside out. So as a result, you would have created some cosmic shit now to open people up. So as a result, they have even forced even regular artists that were still in the R&B thing, they got to go back and sample some shit and all that old cut up shit. And not only that, they got some fucked up stuff in it, because the only thing you got to do is not listen to it for 2 weeks. And guarantee you can't listen to the shit no more. The only reason why you can listen to it is because the radio plays all the time. And basically, they program your mind that you like it. If you pass 30, you shouldn't, if you like that shit, that's because you program. You shouldn't be able to, can't stand none of that shit. But what they do, they program the whole society. The music is constantly going. So you hear it and your mind automatically accepts it. It's just like anything else. If I get you used to something, you ever had something you didn't like at first, but then you got used to it and you just loved it, but you couldn't stand it at first. Especially when you were a child. I don't like no broccoli. Now you love some damn broccoli and cheese. You see, that's because you was hungry one damn day and you ain't had shit else to eat for a couple of weeks, and you was forced to eat it. Or either your mama stuffed it down your damn mouth, I'm gonna beat your ass if you don't eat it. So what happened was you was forced to eat it, and all of a sudden your taste buds developed. But the same thing with the music. It's bad music. It's some of the worst music ever invented. But it sounds good. It sounds good because they done programmed you to like this shit. You see what I'm saying? Remember in the 70s, if you couldn't play music, or if you didn't have talent, you did not record. Bottom line. You couldn't play an instrument. If you didn't have talent, you did not record. So they couldn't take no nigga out of the damn projects and go get some damn records and cut up some shit and he become a millionaire. It didn't go that way. Now, look at the white people shit. They done gone back to folk shit. which is your blues. Sheryl Lee Crow is making money off blues. What's the damn cracker with the red hair that sing the blues shit? Bonnie Raitt. They using your shit, but they done got your program on another thing, and now they using your stuff, not on that. If the song don't have some real meaning to it. Like I said, Sheryl Lee Crow said, I used to go out with a vending machine repairman. Well, to you, that shit don't sound like nothing but some country shit. But what the shit is doing to the white people, it paints a story of where they want motherfuckers to think. And when you listen to that, and between the end of the story, it gives a picture of a certain mythology, and that's how they train their people. You got some old bullshit, some sex, and I don't see nothing wrong with some bump and grind. Because you got a motherfucking idiot. If that nigga did what on a damn record, that nigga be working at McDonald's. Let me tell you something. A motherfucker that supposed to be working at McDonald's, you shouldn't be listening to that motherfucker in music. You say, well, that's a little uppity. No, because our people, we done fought the bullshit with this thug shit. Our people, even if you was a pro motherfucker, you always look to the person in your society who was going some goddamn well. That's why, okay, you say that's some bullshit. Why is it that they got them niggas out of the projects in the Motown and put them on suits? They had to go in and date. You got to listen to the Motown thing. They had to hire people to go in and give you this dance thing. They had to shoot, you know, black. Black people in same thing Elijah Muhammad did. They had to clean savages up. These people was ripped apart doing slavery. So they had to. Did anybody see the Motown thing where they had to go in? It wasn't just a shit where they just stuff. They had to have trainers. They had to show etiquette. They had to show niggas how to eat. They had to show people how to move. So when they went amongst white people, not that they were trying to show the white people, they were showing a science how they got the money from the cracker. The cracker would see these polished Negroes and the shit, the cracker would go crazy. You see, they had to show them all kind of shit, how to dress. You know what I'm saying? You don't wear that kind of shirt, but that kind of shit. You see, now, if you ain't fucked up, you're not accepted. So my brother, he opened up a dog insurance office. They got customers coming up in there spending money. He got to tell a sister, you don't wear that disco shit up in here. 10 years ago, he didn't have to tell her. But he's saying, you know, she got 5 or 6 kids. She in the project. So naturally, him being conscious, she need the money the most. That's the one he gonna hire. She know how to read and write and spell. You know what I'm saying? They're not really dumb, but he had to tell her, look, you can't be wearing that shit up in here. She with the titties all out, hoochie mama shit, ass all out, stomach all out. You see? Now, what I'm trying to say here is, they done got this whole thing with the rap and the thug life and all that stuff. That is white man manufactured.
Right.
It was white man. It went from True Live Crew to Biggie and Tupac. Them niggas ain't about shit. There ain't no liberation come out of that shit. Don't let nobody fool you. Reason why I know, because I deal with advanced metaphysical African spirituality. So my stuff is spiritual. You see what I'm saying? So I know that that's some bull jive. Tupac was a damn idiot. I done studied it. I done tried to get the good out of it. And it's still spiritually, this nigga's an idiot. As well as Biggie. But now what it is they done trained you. See, 10 years ago, that couldn't have been your revolutionary. As a matter of fact, you didn't set them kind of revolutionaries up to present you. He was a foot soldier in the Nation of Islam. He never got to the forefront to represent the nation. You see what I'm saying? You always put your best up front to represent you. That's African science. So now they done manufactured that type thing. That ain't our shit. And this is what I'm saying. So what it is this here. What goes in the ear. Now the reason why I'm saying this is this. I went down to Baltimore to election. There's some brothers up in there. They're trying to revise a 1990s, late 90s version of the Public Enemy X-Clan thing that the government came in and cut off and stopped. You see. So they're trying to revise that. They up in the studio, they got a dog and a man standing with a machine gun. Say, what that nigga doing down there? He say, oh, that's where they going to put all the crazy stuff on them hours after you leave. You see, even though you might be conscious, you got to go to the white man to get your shit distributed. The Wu-Tang Clan supposed to stay selling their stuff out the back of their trunk. Once you go to the major people, although you might be conscious, they go and they put some stuff up under there, and it mess up the melanin. Have you going crazy, shooting each other, killing each other. So Wu-Tang, that sell $1 million something out the trunk of their truck, they supposed to stay there. Don't get on the major, because the major gonna damn, when they send it out, although, see, that's the thing about the CD, they can manipulate it. They can have 2 songs playing on top of the other. You hear the music, but don't hear the subconscious stuff. They used to do it the album, but you could take an album and turn it backwards and hear the shit. Called backmasking. You see.
That's all facts. That's all facts. Trust me. I know how to. I know how it's done. Like you can have 2 songs playing at once. That's the same thing as sampling. When you sampling and making beats, you basically you got different melodies going on within the same beat. So yeah, he's basically saying they putting like a frequency, a lower frequency under. Well, that's where the 808 came in. That's basically with him talking about then. I think this was like what, early 2000s. I think this was early 2000 lecture to him before the 808 even was even used the way it was through the drill music and the trap music. You know what I'm saying? So now that's what they showed you on They Clone Tyrone when they was experimenting with the 808 bass, and they had them fighting in there. But when they put on some soft R&B, they started hugging each other. Like, so it's basically showing you the different frequencies of the music attacks different parts of the body, because like I said, our DNA is the same as the music scales. The music scales is melanin. That is our DNA. The ancients understood that.
You know what else corrects your DNA? ZEOLITE. Because you gotta think about it. When you accumulate all those heavy metals and heavy plastics in your body, it really alters your DNA. When you eat all the GMO foods, the genetically modified food, and then that Rona run up on your 19 jizz, that shit really alters DNA. So you eating all that shit,
nanoparticles,
consuming all that, and then you listening to the 808 music on top of that. So y'all realize on YouTube you can find meditation videos that says repair your DNA. Those are good. The hertz, the megahertz and shit that they use, the hertz that they use for those vibrations are good for your DNA, and they work. You know what I'm saying? So there's some shit to counter that. What's going on out here?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what we're here for. We're here as a confirmation, and we're here to give y'all the tools to heal yourselves, because we've been getting fucked up, y'all. This is not even a joke. This is serious. We have been damaged mentally, spiritually, physically. You know what I'm saying? Emotionally. All of us, we all PTSD. Everybody on the planet right now is PTSD at this point. I know some of us don't like to admit it, but we all are. We're being poisoned. Not just through the food, air, water, but also through the entertainment and through the you know what I mean? And through education. We're being poisoned through that, and religion. This whole system is poisoning us. Everything. And the kids, whoo. Man, this social media shit, man. Growing up in social media and not knowing anything, at least people, that was born in the 80s and the 90s and shit, know what it's like to live in a world without social media.
Yeah, but now these motherfuckers don't know how to act. Now, but the older motherfuckers don't know how to act when they get on the internet neither. Because they adopt the ways of how the internet is going, and they're being bombarded with all the fucking videos. When shit trend and go viral, it's on every timeline. You know what I'm saying? So that's attacking niggas' subconscious, man. Oh, we got a little bit more of this video left, so let's keep going.
That keeps you understand the way they're doing this type of Y'all all right with this? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? We got to be honest with it. That's science and stuff. So what it is they look, even your boy James M. Toomey, say they got the new thing where they used to do in the 70s where they would take the leader from the group, and he goes solo, and the group folds. But yet the Rolling Stones would have solo projects, but they'd never leave the group. The white big groups, the white huge big groups, they would have solo projects, but they would never leave the group. You see? Motown used to do that at first. Michael Jackson would call one for the Jackson 5. Him and Jermaine came out with their 2 or 3 albums during the same time. But the government came in and busted all that up and took the main singers out. Number one, they can unemploy a group of people. You see what I'm saying? And they can bust up the energy. You see what I'm saying? James, let me talk about that. So the whole thing here is programming. You see what I'm saying? It's programming. I just wanted to put that through you. Now, we got to go through some things I've been telling the rest of the country, so you got to deal with that. You got to go and get the 3 trilogies of the Star Wars. Yeah. Let me say that again. The 3 Star Wars trilogy. Star Wars trilogy is the Osirian drama. It's all.
Oh yeah, that's when he start getting into the Osirian drama. Yup, Osiris, Set, and Osiris and shit. Yup. So yeah, man. Let's get into a quick commercial break so we can come right back, man. You know how we do. Right back after these.
Yeah.
We gotta cover this other segment. You know what I'm saying? Gotta cover this other segment. So
right
back after these motherfucking messages. Let's get it. All right.
Hey, Redman is in the building. Funk Dr. Spot is in the building. Hey, I got a PSA announcement for everybody out there. If you got pain, you suffer from anxiety, go get your CBD smokes, CBD gummies, and CBD oils at nightanddaycbdhub.com.
Were you forced to take the DJ Jazzy Jab and the Flesh Pinch? Were you damaged by that experimental Fauci ouchie? Do you have neurological pain, chest pain, heart palpitations, headaches, brain fog, anxiety, insomnia, fatigue, and abdominal discomfort? With all the environmental disasters and contaminants plaguing our land, water, air, and food, we need something to counteract all the pollution that is making us sick. This is where ZEOLITE comes to the rescue. Millions of people have been using detoxification supplements to remove harmful toxins, pollutants, heavy toxic metals, as well as to balance pH levels, lower the risk of viruses like cold and flu, support the immune system, and improve nutrient absorption. What is zeolite? Zeolite is a volcanic ash that forms over time when ash and lava react with alkalized water, resulting in a compound with a very strong cage-like structure and a negative charge. Zeolite is one of the most fascinating and powerful nature remedies available. Great to detox and balance your body. Health benefits of detoxing. The removal of excess heavy metals can improve overall health. Detoxification helps balance a body's pH levels. This product provides 30 capsules, 1 month supply, ships within 3 days, purchase now at nightanddayNetmarket.com, and haven't been evaluated by the FDA. We do not claim our product cure or treat any ailments. Please consult with your medical healthcare provider to see if ZE-TOX will be right for you.
All right, we are back from the commercial break.
Yeah.
Man, the links is pinned to the top, man. I mean, the CBD is still 20% off by using Holiday Savings 23 during the checkout. You know what I'm saying? 20% off on all CBD.
We definitely appreciate all of it.
nightanddaycbdhub.com.
We definitely appreciate all the support, man.
Yep.
The ZEOLITE been flying off the shelf. You know what I mean? You guys definitely been supporting the CBD. Y'all know that's top quality.
Yep.
Top. All right, man. So we'll continue this, man.
Wait, where's that video at? The one you
These
sent
motherfuckers
me,
out here
with the
they
recall.
With us,
I got it. I got it.
Now we telling y'all about all the poisons that they putting in the food and whatnot, the air and the water, and now they got all these recalls. Now you seeing these recalls everywhere. You got these recalls, cereal bars and shit being recalled. All these sodas is being recalled.
Right.
Teslas is being recalled.
Yeah,
it's like they, Yeah, right. It's basically telling you everything need to be fucking recalled at this point. Just recall the whole marketplace. Just recall all of that shit. Somebody need to come on it. Everything on the market has been recalled.
Yeah,
All
the
that shit.
chicken dino bites from Tyson or
Right.
that with the metal, but they had metal chips in it and shit. Yeah, they had aluminum nuggets, man.
That Willie Lynch.
They had
Let's
niggas
call it
out
what
there.
it is.
They had niggas feeding aluminum nuggets to their children, man. Straight up aluminum nuggets, bro.
Man, just recall every fucking thing at this point, fam. All this shit needs to be
That's
recalled.
why we try our best to keep our shit natural. We keep our everything natural. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, unless you cut your
around.
shit with, that's the better. You know what I mean? That's the more nutritional or more benefit you get from it when the shit ain't cut. And that's with anything. That's even with content and shit like that. Everything is better when it's, you know, raw and organic.
Right.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
So we got CBS just put out 2 days ago. Soda recall. CocaCola has issued a recall for nearly 2,000 cases of Diet Coke, Sprite, and Fanta Orange, distributed in Alabama, Florida, Mississippi, due to the concerns about potential contaminations from foreign material. Foreign, which means that shit ain't even made in America, bro. That shit
Foreign
made in
material
dirty.
just means it's some shit that don't belong in there. But
Exactly.
they didn't specify, but it's some shit that's definitely they tell you don't drink it.
Don't drink it.
Don't drink it. Well, shit, all of it's foreign material if you ask me. It's definitely foreign to the body. Cause your body don't recognize that shit. Why you think all that soda and shit is giving niggas diabetes and all that?
Right.
Out of this consumer alert, Coca-Cola has recalled nearly 2,000 cases of Diet Coke, Sprite, and Fanta Orange because they could contain foreign material. The recalled 12 packs were sold in Alabama, Florida, and Mississippi. Coca-Cola says the recalled soda has been pulled from shelves, but customers who may have the recalled products at home are urged to throw them out. We've got more information on the product numbers on CBSNews.com. Now to this consumer alert, Coca-Cola has recalled nearly 2,000.
It's a lot of shit being recalled.
Right. What's going on out here?
What's happening is people are waking up because the poisons is overwhelming. You can't even hide it no more. It's like obvious why people are getting cancer. It's obvious why people are getting heart diseases. It's obvious why people are getting motherfucking diabetes and shit like that. It's obvious.
Right. Y'all realize that independent people catching these contaminations, right? And they the ones that notify the authorities. The authorities don't give a fuck. The people who's supposed to be checking for this, they don't give a fuck about that. It's usually people who are scientists or doctors on their own, and they know how to do lab testing, and they test these shits periodically, and they tip them off like, "Yo, it's a bunch of contaminants and this and that and that." That's what's been going on. Like our government agencies don't give a fuck about the poison.
You can't trust them no more. You got to do your really do your own research.
They don't care about the poisons in the food, bro. It's like they adding them in there. It's like they bully you for not adding them in.
Everything,
you know what I'm saying? They
country
want them to be in there. It's like if you don't add them in, we're gonna take your, you know what I mean, business away from you.
You can go to jail trying to sell some shit like that overseas. You get put in prison. If they started putting that shit on the labels and all, niggas would be going to prison. You gotta understand, everything here that's manufactured in America is banned in every country.
Why?
Every country. Because they know synthetics is what's killing people. They know that's a weapon that they using. Them over there, they understand it's a weapon because where you think all them ideas came from? Nazi Germany. You gotta understand.
From that
you gotta
and World War I.
Yep, you gotta understand.
Yeah.
These
And
are
then
science.
the
These are
Monsanto
scientists.
shit, that's Vietnam, Agent Orange type shit right there.
Right. So the chemicals is all, basically all these chemical plants are cutting deals with the food administration.
Right.
And they're cutting the deal to basically say, can we dump this chemical waste in your food?
Facts.
At this point, if you watch, what's the one Karate Kid with the dude with the ponytail? Was that 3? Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
3.
yeah. He was.
Not just
That's what
3. Shit, it's also what's the name
that
on
that's
Netflix?
that's what
He's on
his
that one too.
yeah
Cobra
that's what
Kai.
yeah. Not Crease. Damn, I forgot his name. Damn, what's the hell his name
You
again?
talking about the other dude with the ponytail, right?
Yeah,
That was selling chemical companies and shit. Or
exactly.
Working with
Yeah,
chemical
that's
companies.
what he was doing. That's basically what his character was in that.
Right.
Basically finding ways to get rid of the chemical waste for these chemical plants.
Right.
So you gotta understand, it's in the water supplies, and it's in the food, and it's in the products, the hair care,
Right.
the skincare products,
And in your
that's where,
cooking grease.
right. So that's where the chemicals plants come in, and they do deals with the food corporations, contracted too, mind you, big contracts.
Right.
And if you don't believe me,
that's because you don't have the information.
Okay.
Huh? Just public. All you got to do is go look it up. Huh? Okay. I didn't come here to find out what you think.
No, I'm just asking.
No, you didn't. You say you thought. I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
For what? I don't want to hear what you thought. I saw the check, nigga. Huh? So I got to sit in what you thought. Who cares? Huh? That's all I'm saying.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nobody want to hear about what anybody thought when you got the receipts.
Yeah, when you see all these sick people walking around.
The receipts is like,
right. I mean, seeing your own family members and shit. You know what I'm saying? Basically suffering and shit.
And yourself. Shit.
Yourself. Yeah, everybody basically, right. No one really exempt.
Nobody.
No one. It's just about you being aware of what you're putting in your body. So the corporations pretty much ain't going nowhere until the people fully wake up. And then there's enough people that it could put a dent in their stocks, and then they'll be out of business because more people will be gravitating towards organic, natural way of living and eating. Then that's put them out of business. And that puts the pharmaceutical out of business because people are healing themselves through good music, healing themselves through good eating, you know what I mean?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Good diet.
Right.
I'm telling you. So the best way to do that is to know how to, because if everything is at your everything that you purchase is based on chemicals from the corporations, then you gotta understand you're getting a combination of chemicals on a daily basis. Every time you put that lotion on, every time you put that corporation lotion on, putting that Johnson baby powder on, and then using them hair relaxers, the food you eating.
But let me touch on a point that you made that was made. How the food companies is working with the chemical pharmaceutical company. So you gotta think about it. The food gives you the headache, and then the pharmaceutical company gives you the shit for the headache. And we know Tylenol and all that shit move off the shelf, and everybody thinks headaches are normal. That's why Tylenol is moving billions of dollars a year just off Tylenol, ibuprofen, Advil, naproxen, all that shit. And all you gotta realize is the shit that's giving you the headaches is the granulated sugar, the MSG, the high fructose corn syrup, and all that other shit. All them other, that's the shit that's giving you a headache. Once you cut that shit out, once you cut all that processed shit out, you won't get the headaches anymore. And then you know what else you ain't gonna buy? Tylenol. You're not gonna buy ibuprofen and all that shit every day, all day. And that shit fucks up your organs.
Yes,
Constantly consuming that all day, every day. Cause your back hurt and your feet hurt and you got a headache and all this. Well, you gotta cut the inflammation out by first your diet, and then second, detox program, and third, you gotta get around and get moving and get into nature and breathe some fucking fresh air, get some sunlight sometime. Instead of being on your phone all fucking day and all that shit and watching TV and playing video games 24/7 and shit inside the house. Get out the house and get some sun and some air and stop eating all that processed shit.
Me and Julio down at the schoolyard. I mean,
it's a cycle. You see, it's a trap. You know what I mean? They put shit in the food to give you the headache, but then they sell you the shit for your headache. You know what I'm saying? So MSG is known to cause, monosodium glutamate is known to cause headaches, and that's in every fucking thing. Granulated sugar is known to cause headaches, and that's in every fucking thing. High fructose corn syrup is in everything, and it's known to cause headaches. All right? And then, but they got the Tylenol, they got the ibuprofen, they got all that shit waiting for you, so you good, right? You know what I'm saying? You good. You know, they got the ibuprofen. I can still eat my MSG Popeye chicken sandwich. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Oh shit, it's in the chicken.
Right. And then you watch They Clone Tyrone while you eating your Popeye's chicken, and that scene come up, and you laugh while he's taking a bite of his chicken. You taking a bite of your chicken. It's in their chicken. It's also in your chicken while you watching Netflix, laughing at it, and then they laughing at you.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're watching you through the TV and also showing you in They Clone Tyrone that they was also watching them. So it's like, how would these idiots? Yeah, like it's the irony in this. It's a dark comedy, my G.
All right.
It's a dark comedy, and man, like this video and shit. Niggas need to be listening to this. Fuck all that other gossip shit niggas be talking about. Niggas need to be listening to this shit. For them.
I gotta play this one for them.
This is what niggas need to be listening to.
They need to hear this one.
Like, seriously.
They need to hear this one. Make sure y'all share this live stream and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Because we ain't going nothing but turning up. We about to keep turning up. So let's get it.
You might be feeding your kids are banned in other countries. But did you know some of the foods that you might be feeding your kids are banned in other countries because of certain ingredients? So how are they allowed in the U.S.? I talked to an expert to find out if families should maybe be concerned about these very common foods.
Ingredients: sugar, corn syrup, hydrogenated palm kernel oil.
Trina Rose is not only a busy mom trying to serve the healthiest foods possible to her 4 kids, but also a hospital wellness coordinator.
Are you just surprised that there are products sold legally in the U.S. but have ingredients that are banned in other countries?
Hold on, I got my bad. Gotta show this.
Oh, while you got that on pause, I might as well hit up with this real quick.
And you're grasping for straws, Russian roulette, spin the fucking bottle. You understand what I'm saying? This is nothing. This is over with.
Facts.
Hospital wellness coordinator.
Are you just surprised that there are products sold legally in the U.S. but have ingredients that are banned in other countries?
Look, normal shit that's in people's house every day.
Look at all
normal
those goodies.
Coffee made, the Swiss rolls, the wheat thins, the Mountain Dew, shit that people be in people's house on a daily basis.
Products sold legally in the U.S.
Frosted Flakes, Pop-Tarts, Skittles.
That's the good shit, man.
Ritz crackers, Gatorade. Look.
Banned in other countries.
Kind of surprised and kind of not. I think we do fast, cheap, and easy in America, and kind of everything.
Fast, cheap, and easy.
So what
that
are we
sounds
talking
like
about?
The mentality.
Skittles, Pop-Tarts, Gatorade. Oh, and those yummy little Debbies. Banned in the European Union because of dyes like Yellow 5, Yellow 6, and Red 40. The EU banned these artificial colors after scientific research indicated they could be harmful to health, especially to young children.
We do allow GMOs here, but in most of Europe, they don't.
Amanda Deering, an associate professor at Purdue's job is food safety.
I could see how that would be alarming, that, how come Europe doesn't allow something that we eat every day? And I could see the concern, but I think too, it's all about how much of that chemical that could actually cause illness.
Coffee Mate, Ritz crackers, those
How
warm
much of
buttery
that chemical
Pillsbury
could
biscuits,
cause
all
illness?
banned in Switzerland, Austria,
It's in
Hungary,
everything.
Iceland, Norway, and Denmark because of trans fats like partially hydrogenated soybean and cottonseed oils. Wheat thins and cereals like Frosted Flakes, banned in the United Kingdom, Japan, and parts of Europe because of a chemical called BHT, a flavor enhancer.
The foods we eat are tested in laboratories like this one on the Purdue campus every day. But simply put, Associate Professor Deering says the FDA and their food guidelines are some of the strictest in the world.
Red 40, yellow 5, FDA, they review these things all the time. So if there's new data that comes out that says, oh, we can show that this dye is actually more dangerous than what we thought, they're going to review that and then put those restrictions on.
And as for Trina, the simple rule she follows for her kids.
We would talk farm or factory. Like, did it come from a farm or a factory? And if it came from a factory, it probably wasn't very healthy for us. And we talk about closest to the source, so try to eat foods in their most natural state.
Very smart. Now, we did reach out, of course, to the FDA for
I'm telling you.
comment that gave us the statement. All food additives and color additives are subject to FDA approval before they may be used in food and require pre-market evaluation before marketing. Federal regulations require evidence that each substance is safe at its intended level to use before it may be added to food. So, we talked to several.
Yeah, we don't trust none of that. Hell no. F y'all talk about.
She talking about how much. Well, if Europe says the chemical is dangerous, it don't matter how much we getting, but whatever that chemical that Europe banned, we getting a hell lot of it here because it's in everything.
Exactly.
Because the same chemicals seem to be in everything. Look at the common ingredient, high fructose corn syrup. That's in every fucking thing.
Sure
it's in bread, it's in soda, it's in ice cream. And when you see what high fructose corn syrup is, it's a chemical made out of GMO corn. That's in every fucking thing. So what does she mean? If that shit's banned in Europe and banned in Asia and China, that means any amount of it is harmful.
That's the statement that they got from the FDA.
That means any amount of it is harmful, and we getting a shit ton of it.
So how is it deemed safe in America, but it ain't in all the other countries? They stop playing in our faces, man.
And they tell us how much of it you take. It's in every fucking thing, and people eat every day. Some people eat 5 times a day, 6 times a day. So they being exposed to that shit in every fucking thing. Fact. It's in everything. It's in the fucking ketchup. It's in the motherfucking ice cream. It's in the bread. You know what I'm saying? It's in the condiments, all the condiments. It's in everything. You see high fructose, like what's this high fructose corn syrup shit? It's in everything. Yeah, everything. Candy bars, cakes, pies, all the shit.
That normal shit that's in people's house on a daily basis when they go shopping. And most of the kids be eating most of that shit. The Pop-Tarts and the cereals and
so
you know what I'm saying? And all that shit.
The other countries are banning it and they're saying it's dangerous. And she's saying, well, it's just about how much you're being exposed or how much of the chemical you're exposed to makes it dangerous. Well, shit, lady. It's just about in all the fucking food on the shelves in the United States. So what's she talking about?
And you're grasping for straws, Russian roulette, spin the fucking bottle. You understand what I'm saying? This is nothing. This is over with.
Shit. They ain't no little doses. That's high doses.
High doses, bro. Because you got to think about the combination of shit niggas is using on a daily basis. Like, you know what I mean? All the products, the food products, all of the skincare and the hair care products, the soaps, the water that's, you know what I mean, that's coming out the pipes and shit. all that shit, and then eating on top the chemical foods on top of that on a daily basis, and you ain't detoxing not one bit. But you throwing all that shit back. You throwing all that shit back. The cookies, the donuts, the cereals.
No detoxing. That's bad.
The oodles and noodles. And you nuke them in the microwave, which altering the fucking food.
Right.
And basically turned it to plastic at complete plastic.
Bro.
No, and then motherfuckers is putting it inside plastic, throwing it in a hot ass microwave that's radiating the food inside of plastic. So
radioactive plastic.
That's mad microplastics in your food going into
radioactive microplastics in your food.
Yep, storing in your tissues, storing it in your organs, and you ain't got no way to get it out. And that's why the swollen. That's when the swollen comes, because all the tissue damage. That's what caused the inflammation and the swelling up, is the tissue damage, because the shit is storing in your tissues. You understand?
Right.
So you need something that's going to get that shit out. You gotta fast. You gotta even if you do like a 18-hour fast and then leave yourself a small window to eat. So say if you do like an 18-hour fast, you can leave like 4 hours for yourself to eat whatever you want. Still eat good though. Don't eat none of that CocaCola, recalled CocaCola. You know what I'm saying? Eating all them goddamn hydrogenated oils and seed oils.
Basically, you just tell them to eat 1 meal a day. Yeah. Basically, what you just told them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eat 1 big meal a day. Then fast for all the rest of the day. Yeah. Drink water, liquids.
And you can still have your occasional coffee here and there and your occasional tea, but make sure that shit organic though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why man, those of y'all who've been using the ZEOLITE, man, let everybody know that, man, it's definitely been on point.
Man, hold on, we're gonna let them know real quick
it's
now.
Highly
We're gonna pull up the reviews and let them see the reviews.
Facts. We almost sold out. We only got a couple more left, y'all. So
yeah.
Y'all pretty much bought most of them Jones out.
All right. Let me see. Share this. All right. Yeah, because we gotta read some more of these reviews.
We
a lot of reviews on here.
Sheesh, so, man. I'm telling you, boy, we went through mad cases of these Jones.
This is Lisa D Forever from Ellenwood. Said this stuff makes my stomach flat. Used it only a couple of days. Best detox thus far.
Mm-hmm.
You got Nakora from Miami. Hold on, zoom in a little bit. Zoom in. Yep, you got Miracle. Says a miracle capsule. When they say ZEOLITE will make you go, believe them, ladies. With the fibroids, monitor your cycle, it changes things. Love this. Thank you, fellas, for the miracle capsule. Definitely re-up it. You see, we got Melanie Graham. ZE-TOX has made the world different for me. Energy is better. Makes my tummy flatter. See, it's getting rid of all that fluid in your what they call the muffin top. You know what I'm saying? That muffin top ain't nothing but all fluid. You know what I'm saying? So the detox is definitely going to help you get that, you know what I mean, out of your system. Because you need something to flush it out. So, you know what I'm saying? Teresa from Philadelphia. I just received my ZE-TOX. So far, I love them. I'm 10 days in.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You got Lisa Bradley from Milwaukee. It's working. I also I was also that one person that was very, very skeptical about this product. I like how I'm energized I am, and I will be buying more. Yeah, that groggy feeling niggas be feeling when they wake up, and you gotta sit at the edge of the bed for like 5 minutes before you.
Facts.
Like that grogginess of just waking up from, you know what I mean, a deep sleep. That shit helps get rid of that, because that's all the heavy eating. And then when you eat, some people be snacking at night and eating at night. So that shit, you sleeping, that's the time when you need your body to fast. Because that's part of fasting too. When you get that sleep in, you're not eating. You're giving your system a chance to rest. And whatever nutrients you got that day, it goes throughout. That's why it's probably good to pop a ZEOLITE before you go to sleep too. Because you got to think about it. It's working through your body as you sleep. So when you wake up,
through your sleep. Yeah, right.
When you wake up, you be ready to go to the bathroom and let all that shit out your system.
And then replenish yourself with a whole lot of water. Then replenish yourself with a whole lot of water after you do that. You know what I'm saying? You flush all that out in the morning with warm water. You use warm water. And you can add a little bit of lemon juice in that shit if you want. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it do wonders. I'm telling you. Man. Y'all motherfuckers want to feel good, look good, complexion good. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to fucking worry about wearing all this makeup and shit because your skin breaking out and all this shit. If you want to have natural, beautiful skin, because a lot of people have skin conditions because all that shit you eating. If you eating out of a bag every day, you're going to have bad skin. Like, let's just be real. If you eat out of a bag and on that bag it got like 20 ingredients for that one product, your skin is going to be fucked up. All right, that's just what it is. That's
the pH
is just what's going to happen because it's all chemicals.
Yeah, your
body can't process that.
The pH is off, and the chemicals can't process it. So yeah, and then you going out in the hot ass sun and shit like that with the lotions
with the
on,
chemicals, sweating,
the lotion. Yeah, I mean the food that you ate. I mean it's all chemical based. So you going out in that hot ass sun. That shit
and
ain't
then you adding heat to those chemicals, and a lot of those chemicals intensify when heat is involved. So people think they getting skin cancer from the sun, but you really getting skin cancer from all the fucking toxins you leaching out of your body. Because some of it comes out, but most of it stays in. Because your body do try to keep detoxifying, but eventually it wears out your kidneys and your liver. It start to wear those organs out. So you still do, even though you don't get it out like you do when you take the ZE-TOX, some of it still try to come out. Some of it has to try to escape because you filled up with so much inflammation and fluid that some of the toxins do escape. And when they escape, they lay on your skin. And you go out in the sun, and the sun is fucking you up. Because you're heating chemicals on your skin that when you add heat to a lot of these chemicals, it literally intensifies it. Like we say, you can't boil chemicals out of the water.
Damn. All right.
You know what I mean? Because some people are like, oh, you could clean water just by boiling it. Nah, not the chemical part. That's if the water was with some bad type of bacteria or something like that, then you could boil that out of it. Yeah. Because heat kills certain bacteria. But when you talk about chemicals, most of the time when you heat chemicals, it makes it even more poisonous. That's what we're talking about here. And that's the shit that's leaching out of your skin. That's what's in your mucus. That's what's laying dormant in your tissues, and you got headaches and body aches, your knee hurt, your back hurt, because you have to flush your body out.
It was somebody that got theirs. This is Katrina D from Ashburn. So after taking the ZEOLITE ZE-TOX for only 3 days. I noticed changes in my body. I haven't retained as much water, and the capsules help me flush the toxins. The more water I drank, the more I was able to detox. I will be purchasing more soon. ZEOLITE Z-TOX is safe and it works. So shout out to Katrina D. Here's Evelyn Munn, says within 30 days, I lost 8 pounds and still dropping weight. Mind clarity and metabolism on steroids, literally. So this person, it gives a lot. You see a lot of people that leave reviews is giving them energy. Like a lot of them is giving them energy because they're getting that charge from the zeolite, and it's actually, flushing out their system and making it lighter, making them lighter and feel lighter.
Facts. Yeah, those of y'all in here who've been using the zeolite, let them know, man.
It's mad comments on here, so y'all can see the people.
Let them know.
And this is people that buy from us on a regular that reads up every time they buy us out. Like, shout out to everybody that's that been buying this out. As soon as we upload a case, y'all buy us out fast. So some people are buying 3-4 bottles at a time because they know it works for them. So you got to understand, we sell out this stuff real fast because it actually works.
And it's a lot of people, hustling they weight loss pills and they detox pills. But when you get them shits, they pack with a lot of fillers.
Exactly.
When you look at the labels, like it got all this other shit in there. What is this? Our Z-TOX, Z-TOX is 100% zeolite. It's not cut with nothing else. All right, so. That's why it's so effective. That's why it's so effective. And you know what's crazy? Some of the joints that's cut with other things, people still like using those because zeolite just gets the shit out, but they still don't work. It's still not as effective as this. Because sometimes you will get complaints. Other companies who sell zeolite get complaints because they do have other shit in it.
Filler,
right, filler. We don't have any filler in our Z-TOX, so it's 100% zeolite. So you getting the actual shit here, and it's getting harder to obtain. So
yeah, because Hawaii, that's where like that volcano ash, the closest to the source of volcano ash was Hawaii. So, and you see the slick shit they do in Hawaii with the sucker bird.
Right, and it's like, are we gonna lose access to zeolite now?
Right,
like that's what we trying to get to y'all. Like, we trying to get this information out fast, so zeolite just don't fucking disappear out of nowhere and then nobody knows about it, and it's really been helping people.
Y'all see the slick shit?
Yo, y'all gotta share this fucking information, man. Y'all have to share this shit because this shit, this is the real deal. This is the real deal.
So Zuckerberg bought $100 million worth of property, and he stole $100 million worth of property in Hawaii.
Right. We just did go check out our Rumble.
Go watch this. Yeah, go watch the live stream we did on Rumble.
Yeah. That explains the whole thing.
Hell yeah.
And we forgot to make the zeolite and Hawaii connection. Man, we don't want them fucking with the zeolite, bro.
Exactly.
And shit's getting harder to get, so niggas better get on this. Let's get this out there so people can know about it, so it won't disappear. So it won't disappear. Now, those of y'all who've been taking it, y'all see, y'all been getting better. You've been losing weight. Your complexion is clearing up. You've been going to the bathroom normally.
Yep, on a regular.
You've been sleeping better. You know what I'm saying? So y'all see all the benefits you're getting from it. And it's on their government websites. That's the crazy thing about this. It's not like they hiding it. It's just they not using it because they not interested in healing or curing anyone. That's why. Because they make money off of keeping you sick, keeping you weak, and keeping you begging them for scraps.
And you notice you don't see no Zeolite ads anywhere. You notice that,
you
right?
don't.
On mainstream
Bro,
TV, you don't see them. You don't see no Zeolite ads or any of that. That's crazy to me.
And it's every once in a while you'll have a government agent come around and say, "Oh, that's just activated charcoal. That's not nothing." What, nigga? This is I can tell you an agent.
Well, if it
you're
ain't
gonna
nothing,
say this
then,
is activated charcoal, I know you're an agent.
Well, if it ain't nothing, then why Japan use it to clean up Fukushima? Why did they use it to clean up Chernobyl? Why, when that Chernobyl shit happened, they dumped a whole lot of zeolite in the area to combat the chemical the chemical implode from the motherfucking from all the motherfucking chemical plants that leaked and all that shit.
Right. Well, you know why it works so well, right?
They used it to clean up. Not only that, one more, they used to clean up the BP oil spill as well. So you gotta understand that shit in Flint, Michigan could have been cleared up.
Right.
Probably in a couple days of just putting that in the water supply.
I don't know about a couple days. That shit looked pretty fucked up over there.
Nah, it would have cleared it.
If
you use it might be a couple weeks. Yeah, I might be
that
off.
might be a couple weeks.
Yeah,
but they would have to just keep those treatments up though.
Yeah, them treatments.
Nah,
exactly.
Keep that shit. Keep the zeolite going through that motherfucker and nothing else. The only thing that the water needs to be clean with is just zeolite. Nothing else.
They need to keep the whole. They need to clean all the water in this country with zeolite.
Facts.
Instead of chlorine and fluoride and trying to cover, that ain't doing nothing but covering it up. Nah, you need some shit to go in there and combat all the heavy metals that's coming up off those pipes and all that lead and shit.
Well, people want to know. Well, why zeolite do all this? Because zeolite is literally what the earth used to cleanse itself. If you've been listening to the ad that we did, zeolite is literally from volcanic ash. It's literally from lava mixing with alkaline water that's on the surface. And what that do, that literally takes it's an electromagnetic charge. So it literally sticks to anything that has a positive charge. So all the shit, the heavy metals and all that shit usually have positive charges. But the zeolite literally zaps it and then basically neutralizes it. That's what ZE-TOX does. It neutralizes, because that's what the earth used from the earth core to clean itself. The earth is its own sufficient machine that cleans itself. All right. So all these civilizations that get buried deep and deep into the earth, it goes into the earth core. And what happens is it gets recycled down there, burnt up, everything go back to the elements. And then when it goes to the surface, it comes up as lava. Then it's zeolite. And zeolite does the rest of the cleansing, almost like sweat glands and shit, but earth sweat glands. So what that does for carbon-based beings like us, it gets rid of any type of toxins or chemicals that's attached to our body, down to the cellular level, because it's electromagnetic wave, which means it goes down into the atoms, the molecules. You know what I'm saying? It goes all the way into your cellular self and cleanse from that perspective. That's why I said earlier in the stream that zeolite literally can repair the DNA. Because what's damaging our DNA is all these heavy metals, all these microplastics, all this 808 music. All that shit is all this wireless shit. All this shit is damaging our DNA, y'all. All this fucking microwave, microplastics and shit, radioactive food from the microwave, and the shit ain't have no nutrients in it in the first place, and then you gonna put the shit in the microwave? When niggas did experiments with water that came from the mic, they watered their plants with water from the microwave, and the plants died, my G. The plants died from being watered from the water that was boiled in the microwave. And now they didn't add the water onto the plant when it was extremely hot from the microwave. It was just microwave water that they was watering the plant with. and the plant died.
Yeah, the
You know what I'm
nutrients
saying?
in the
Because
water.
it's radioactive water. Because you gotta think radio waves, any type of waves go into the cellular. So it goes into the cells of things. It goes into the molecules. So water is a bunch of molecules. So when you add radioactive waves to molecules, it's going to make it radioactive. I don't even know how the fuck they got that through the FDA and whoever's supposed to be watching that shit. How the fuck they get that through? This shit that we never asked because we was born into this. Now you got niggas who's cracking the matrix, and you got true observers on the planet now, and we watching this shit. We watching every last little bit of. We like, how the fuck they get the microwave through when that's literally you microwaving the enzymes in your food. Now the only way you can digest food is through enzymes. Enzymes are the live things that's living in your food that help your digestive tract break it down to turn it into amino acids. So your body can use that shit to fuel itself in its cells.
Yes.
We observing this shit, all right? So why the fuck would you use radioactive food to put into your body to taint your the molecules and all the way down to the cellular level of you? You fucking yourself up.
I think we traded in for our convenience. Convenience is what happened.
The convenience of the microwave. So you want the convenience of the microwave rather than just putting that shit in the oven. Cause that's what I used to do before the air fryer. Before the air fryer and the toaster oven, I just used to put that shit in the regular oven.
Yeah.
I hated the microwave. Even as a kid, I hated the microwave. That shit always irked me.
Right.
I hated anybody who put their shit in the microwave. And I could tell when it came from the microwave because of the texture. Don't put my motherfucking macaroni and cheese in that microwave, my G. You warm that shit up in the oven.
Especially in a plastic bowl and shit.
Right.
That shit melting, some motherfuckers be putting paper plates in there. Now, y'all know y'all ignorant of shit for putting paper plates in there, right?
Facts.
Shit melting with the plastic from the paper plates melting onto the food. The niggas are still eating that shit. You know how you ever see the mac nigga warm that shit up in the mac and cheese, stick to the bottom, and that shit, you can see the imprint, you know what I mean, of the mac and cheese inside the goddamn paper plates and shit. Motherfuckers be eating through that shit, bro. Like, motherfuckers, man, y'all crazy.
If anybody in here who was born in like 2003 and up, they probably like, what's wrong with a microwave?
Shit.
What's wrong with a microwave? Because that's all, because you got to think about it. The generation, this recent generation, all they know is microwave. All they fucking food comes microwavable.
Niggas warming that shit up in them paper plates, man. Y'all gotta slow down.
Bro.
Plastic bowls.
Yo, most of a lot of the young folks don't know how to cook, bro. All they know how to do is just warm shit up in the microwave, my G.
Man, we talk disruptive as shit. I'm telling you, this is disruptive talk.
So if you lose your ability to make food from scratch and you dependent on a grocery store for all your food, because you gotta think about it, generations from now, what if niggas start losing their ability to even know how to cook a meal because it already comes packaged? You really gonna be controlled.
I think we pretty much there. I know a lot of people eat out the bag, bro. They don't even know how to cook no own fucking meal. These niggas eat out the bag all day. I'm talking about the Tyson nuggets, the breaded fish in the bag, the French fries in the bag. You know what I'm saying? Chicken in the bag, vegetables in the bag, everything in a fucking bag. These niggas don't know how to cook shit from scratch. It's everything's out
in the bag.
And now you got
Lisa said, but look how long we've been using microwaves. Yeah, look all the fucking cancer that's in society.
Yeah, but you gotta understand it's changing the molecules in the food when you nuke it. So you gotta understand, you got people that's making oodles and noodles in there. They boiling the water inside a plastic bowl with the plastic oodles
or the
and
cup
noodles.
Or the cup of ramen shit. The cup of ramen, you put the whole fucking paper cup in there. You know what I'm saying? With the plastic noodles inside.
Right.
Niggas don't even know that them oodles and noodles, them ramen oodles and noodles is fucking plastic.
Plastic, bro. Niggas like, damn, ramen got the best noodles in the world. Oh, okay.
No, just the ones in the United States. That's why if you're gonna eat those shits, you gotta go into the Asian aisle. Don't ever buy fucking oodles and noodles, ramen oodles and noodles. That's just plastic, my G. You gotta buy the official Jones from Asia.
Yeah, niggas be fucking with them 50-cent pack. You get like 10 packs for $5. For $5 and shit.
Yeah,
like
you gotta get the real shit. Yeah, because it's real version of ramen.
Yeah.
They got the real versions, but niggas just choose the niggas just choose the, you know what I mean, version. The plastic version. The American version of ramen. Which is plastic.
Shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, high blood pressure noodles. Y'all don't realize y'all niggas is being targeted? Like, why don't Asians get high blood pressure from they ramen? How come Asians don't get high blood pressure from they motherfucking oodles and noodles, but y'all do?
They make theirs homemade.
Y'all ever think about that?
They make theirs homemade. That's why.
Right.
They're not like packaged.
They actually make their shit out of rice.
It's not like packaged.
The ramen oodles and noodles that we get in the United States, them shits is made out of plastic, some type of chemical.
Yeah, it's put inside the plastic package and sits for a while. It goes through the shipping. It probably hits sunlight. It probably, you know what I mean? The plastic is still, like, you got to understand how much damage that shit is doing. And then it's going into factories with rats and shit in there.
Right.
It's shit turds all over the packages and all that. Like, come on, bro.
And that still ain't as dangerous. And that still ain't as dangerous as the chemicals, my G.
They disrespecting this out of niggas' food, bro.
let me put this into perspective real quick. Let me put this into perspective for them real quick. It would be safer for you to eat a whole tablespoon of shit turds from the motherfucking rats in the factories than it is to eat the actual chemicals that they putting in the shit. It's literally safer to eat the rat turds. And that is no fucking lie. When you look up most of these chemicals and what they do to the human body, what they do to the organs in the body, bro, that's worse than eating a fucking rat turds.
What if they laboratory rats?
Oh, you just took it to another level.
Well, the motherfuckers
This nigga said, what if they laboratory rats? What if they was pinky in the brain, all right?
You know that's what they do the studies on.
What if they was pinky in the brain?
They use those mice and all that shit to do the studies on.
Right. So they shit must be infected with all the chemicals that they eat, that they serving up. You're right. Because those rats are only eating the chips and the Lay's potato chips and the Popeyes chicken dough. They eating off that shit. So you're right. So that rat shit is just as poisonous as the food.
That's some synthetic rats. Them rats down there is laboratory rats all over those plants. Because you gotta realize they use those rats, the chemical plants is where it's coming from. So there are gonna be chemical rats in there that they use to experiment on. The motherfuckers ain't coming out of nowhere. What you think they coming from?
Bro.
Experiment.
Yo, y'all gotta share this. Y'all gotta share this shit. Y'all cannot just be
wrong with them niggas though.
Y'all niggas gotta share this to everybody y'all know, man.
They disrespecting the shit out of niggas' food, and niggas be eating that shit. They disrespectful how they treat us.
They are disrespectful with our food supply though. Yeah. They finding all shit, human DNA, rat turds, hair.
They don't give
all
a fuck
types of shit
us.
They finding in our food supply.
Michael Jackson should have actually cussed in that song. All I want to say is they don't give a fuck about us. He should have cussed.
Didn't he do? He didn't do a version like that.
Nah,
I thought he did a version like that.
He should have cussed in that.
It ain't like he ain't never cussing none of his songs because him and the Scream song he was cussing in that.
Yeah,
the joint did with his sister.
They don't give a fuck about us.
Yeah, let's remake it.
Right. All I want to say
let's
is
remake that
they don't
shit.
give a fuck about us.
Let's make that shit. Let's do an animated version.
Can't you see what they doing into me? We ain't got
and
no
updated
freedom.
a little bit.
You know what I mean?
Updated a little bit.
Social media is poisoning
some
the kids.
Recent shit.
Fucking niggas is doing in a bit.
Yo, this is
We
crazy out here, man.
We living in reality TV. All I want to say is they don't give a fuck about us.
Yeah, we gotta start putting shit in its proper perspective.
You know what I'm saying?
Like it's a lot of shit that we're not conscious of, and that's what a true conscious community is supposed to do is make everybody aware of some shit that we engage in every day and not realizing how it's affecting us. Like even the niggas that's breaking down the English language and saying that the English language is just a bunch of curses. Because we talking about we tell everybody good morning in the morning and all this shit, but morning also means sad and all that. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You gotta go out there and earn a living, but earn is something that you put dead ashes in. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like all that, like, damn, like what's going on out here? Our food is against us, our speech is against us, the air is against us, the water is against us.
Who's forced? If everything's against us.
So what that sound like, y'all? What that shit sound like? That sound like you playing a level of fucking Mega Man or Mario or some shit. Everything in the level is trying to kill you. The hell? You know what I'm saying? Right. The motherfucking bricks is trying to kill you. The water, the lava's trying to kill you. The turtles is trying to kill you. The birds is trying to kill. Everything fucking trying to kill you. What's this? Mario and shit? The hell is going on out here? Everything is against you, huh?
Everything. Or is everything for you? Or is everything for you?
Ooh.
Maybe the shit we're going through.
Maybe something got inverted.
Maybe something is all a motherfucking mystery. We inserted ourselves into this shit.
There it is.
As a motherfucking game. And everyone holding on up to their joystick out. Motherfuckers in the spiritual realm holding their joystick to their avatar and controlling that motherfucker.
Did y'all niggas watch The Hollow on Netflix? It's an animated series. You can even watch it with your kids. When you watch The Hollow, you gotta watch it with your eye, with your spiritual eye discernment.
We inserted into a one big ass sim game called the Metaverse, which is the real. This is the real Metaverse, actually.
Right. We already in the Metaverse.
The one Zuckerberg doing is a synthetic Metaverse. Zuckerberg is doing a synthetic Metaverse, trying to mimic the one that the Most High created for us. That we all collaborated and created. Because we all partaking in this earth shit, so we all basically collaborated and inserted ourselves into this fucking world.
Yeah.
Let us go down, make man in our image. Shit, what were we before we was man? What was that thing that said, let's go down there and create man in our image? What was that? That was something before. That seemed like something that was already there, right?
Was that what they trying to make us forget?
That's the whole name of the game.
About what was before?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Is that the big mystery, y'all? Did we exist before this?
I knew you in the womb. That before you were born. I knew you in the womb. That's something that's before. What was that knew you in the womb? That means you was conscious.
Before you were in the womb.
Before you were in the womb. So you coming through
somebody to have to know you before you were in the womb. That means you were a being before you were even in the womb.
Exactly. So.
And we all know the womb is Mother Earth.
Right.
And womb man. Womb man. Womb man.
You gotta come through the womb.
The man from the womb.
Of the woman. Yeah, you gotta come through the womb of
Mother
the woman.
Earth. The man in the womb. Not the man on the moon, but the man in the womb.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Womb.
Mother Earth.
The man in the mirror.
Womb.
The man in the mirror,
Yep.
reflection, the mirror, you know what I mean, the metaphor of, you know what I'm saying, this place representing something on a higher level. Like I told y'all, man, niggas is definitely you got the controller to their own fucking game. I'll tell you
and
that.
it's the shit that you tap into when you start repairing your DNA. So I mean, it's not really about getting healthy just to get healthy so you can brag about how good you look. It's really about repairing your DNA so you can get back to who you really are. That's all the fuck that matters.
Right.
Fuck everything else. Because everything else is a failure because we're living in an inverted world. This is inverted. That's why everything is against you. So you're here to balance yourself and to get up off your ass.
What it said, yeah.
Balance yourself. Get up off your ass. I'm talking to myself too. Shit.
Devil spell live backwards.
Y'all.
That's the invert right there. So if you put live in the mirror, it'll spell evil backwards. Or if you put lived, LIVED, then it's DEVIL backwards. So that's the invert right there. So the devil will be the lower level, is which this room that we in. To live is to actually be birthed back into the spiritual realm. That's when you really live.
Right.
To be the devil, spelled backwards, lived. Devil, that would be the lower level because it's spelled backwards. So I mean, you gotta understand it's in the language, y'all. It's in the language. So you gotta understand.
Yeah, because the language is just programming anyway.
Right.
All this shit is just programming of different energies that we all have access to these energies. This devil energy, we all have access to that because all of us is capable of doing devilish acts. So it's an energy that all of us can tap into. So we looking at it like it's one specific being, but really it's just a mindset. Just like the Godhead and the divine is a mindset.
Yeah, we living in one big mirror. We
living in a mindset.
Yep.
That's why I'm changing my mindset. I'm changing my mindset. That's how we got to this level, by rewiring our brains and realizing our brains ain't even real. Our brains ain't even real. Our brains is the neural link. Our brains, these brains are like a chip on our soul. These brains is literally the mark of the beast. Your brain is the mark of the beast, my G. Wrap your head around that. That's why this realm is so fucked up, because we already in the belly of the beast.
Yeah.
It's having a brain, because your brain is what turns on the human instinct to survive and run from the spirit realm. So you're going to run into materialism, deep materialism, and run away from your spiritual self. So your brain is actually the chip or the mark of the beast. It's your human brain. Because your divine mind and your human brain, that's two different things. Exactly. You can't discern anything with your brain.
The brain is just a muscle.
Right.
I mean, to exercise the subconscious.
Right. So your brain is a microchip.
Everything
it's
starts from the brain is just to help process the things from your subconscious. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And your subconscious is the real you.
Yeah, that's the real world. Your subconscious is the real world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you're able to just not speak and just talk to yourself in your head.
Yeah.
How you able to do that? That you able to hear? Listen, that's how you able to do that. If you able to hear the voices in your head without even speaking a word.
Right.
That's telling you right there that that's the realm of the subconscious, where everything derived from. You know what I'm saying?
I know we F niggas up.
Not only that, why are you able to hear audio in your dream? Because that's in the subconscious. Your dreams come from your subconscious. That's why you're able to hear them shits. You notice that when you dream, you're able to hear,
because you ain't using air.
Yeah, you able to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? The audio of the visuals in your dream.
Yeah, because that's the real you. Because you ain't listening with ears in your dream.
Right.
You ain't got no ears. So it's happening in your head because you can hear yourself think too. So it's the same deal.
Right. And why are you able to travel back in your childhood in your mindset without even moving a place? You're able to go to past, present, and future in your mind without even moving it, without even moving. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you get the that thought. You know what I mean? That thought that you're able to see yourself in another dimension. And that's basically just seeing yourself in another light. So right now you might see yourself in the position of all right, I want to make something happen. You know what I mean? Basically through my thought and basically manifesting it into this reality by actually putting the work in and working towards that. Because I know a lot of people talk about manifestation. It doesn't work just by just thinking it. Being as though we in these physical bodies, we got to put the work in to actually get to that thought. Because the vibration is slowed down, so we ain't able to think. Because we was able to think by the speed of light and actually move according to our thoughts by the speed of thought. Since we lost that ability because we in this low level vibration, these bodies slowed down and created this material world. Now I got to take 2 buses and a train to get to, you know what I mean, to a destination and shit. I got to take 2 planes to get to a destination when we was able to think. You ever see the movie Jumper? You watch the movie Jumper, you nigga was able to jump from one place to another just by, you know what I mean, just by thinking and being there. This nigga jumping all over the place, jumping in, you know what I mean, in top the bank, robbing the bank, jumping out of there with the money, nigga jumping to the top of the pyramids and shit. And remember Samuel Jackson had that white hair and that shit. He was trying to capture that, basically capture the jumpers and shit. Trying to steal their abilities, basically. Weaponize it for the military. Yeah, that's the shit niggas was really able to do. But then we fell into these bodies and everything is at a slower rate. And now we're trying to get back to that from which we came.
Well, these bodies with the manifesting, add on to the manifesting thing, the way we manifest as humans in these human bodies is we manifest first by thought, but then by inspiration. So the moves we make, whatever's inspiring us and the moves we make, that's only brought on by our mindsets, and that's how you're manifesting. So the action that happens after with manifesting is inspiration. You know what I'm saying? When you get inspiration, is out of your inspiration, that's how whatever you trying to manifest, that's how it comes into reality, is through your inspiration. Like whatever you inspired to do. Like, and that shit, you won't even know it until it happens. Like you just get a feeling or something like, oh, I'm inspired to do something, and nothing can stop you from doing it. You just gotta get it done. And that be the shit right there that brings you to whatever you're trying to manifest. So that's how it really works, because really it's a wave, it's a vibration that you're riding. When you talking about manifesting, it's like a vibration or a wave. But the wave is really a thought, because your thoughts are waves. Your thoughts are vibrations. They send out, every time we think, it sends out a vibration. Everything we do, when we talk, vibration. When we fart, vibration. When we burp, vibration. When we laugh, vibration. Everything's you know what I mean? Vibration. So when you talk about manifesting, you definitely gonna need your DNA repaired in order to do that. Because a lot of times your inspirations is covered up by the way you feel, because you feel like shit after eating McDonald's 3-4 times a week. When you ain't doing that, you eating something sweet. Niggas always got a taste for something sweet. You know what I mean? Niggas drinking sodas nonstop. Yeah, all that shit that we do. We watching bullshit we be watching, bullshit we be reading, the bullshit we be paying attention to. All that stuff disrupts your DNA and your divine mind and your thinking when you get too distracted in that stuff. All it does, that's what we need healing from. The shit that's destroying our DNA, that's preventing us from accessing our divine minds and not just accessing our brains. Because our brains is the technology, is the mark of the beast, is the shit. Your human brain, it's like you always constantly at war with your mind because it's your human brain that's at war with your divine mind. That's what's happening. And you ain't realizing your human brain is the reptilian that y'all niggas is so scared of.
Yep.
If you literally look at the brain and look at how it's attached to the spinal cord, it literally looks like a serpent. Yeah.
We giving y'all niggas.
And then there's that.
Y'all niggas master
reptilian
class,
ass niggas. And then there's that.
We giving niggas masterclass shit tonight.
And then there's that. Because when you look at, all y'all gotta do is Google and look at that shit. Look at the brain attached to the spinal cord, and then look up a serpent.
Yup. Damn,
the dragon.
We went shit 2 hours and something, man. Man, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all already know.
Yo, y'all gotta share this.
Y'all gotta share this live. Matter of fact, we might have to chop some shit out of here to post. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Share this, and you know what I'm saying? If you got your mindset on buying anything from the shops, the links is pinned to the top. And man, we're gonna definitely see y'all tomorrow, man. Gonna get up on y'all, man.
We definitely thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Yes, indeed.
We appreciate this. Y'all know they trying to stop people like us from spreading the good news.
Fuck that.
They try to stop us from spreading the good news, y'all.
I'm gonna do that regardless.
The good news. Yeah, God, I'm here.
I'm here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Next time
he come, I put a little Sugar Avery pea in his glass.
And in that note, you gonna jump back in the machine.
Yeah, let's get it.
Have a blessed night. It's simple as that. And we jump back in the machine. Fuck you talking about? We ain't fighting it. What's up, gang?
Were you forced to take the DJ Jazzy Jab and the flesh pinch? Were you damaged by that experimental Fauci ouchie? Do you have neurological pain, chest pain, heart palpitations, headaches, brain fog, anxiety, insomnia, fatigue, and abdominal discomfort? With all the environmental disasters and contaminants plaguing our land, water, air, and food, we need something to counteract all the pollution that is making us sick. This is where ZEOLITE comes to the rescue. Millions of people have been using detoxification supplements to remove harmful toxins, pollutants, heavy toxic metals, as well as to balance pH levels, lower the risk of viruses like cold and flu, support the immune system, and improve nutrient absorption. What is zeolite? Zeolite is a volcanic ash that forms over time when ash and lava react with alkalized water, resulting in a compound with a very strong cage-like structure and a negative charge. Zeolite is one of the most fascinating and powerful nature remedies available. Great to detox and balance your body. Health benefits of detoxing. The removal of excess heavy metals can improve overall health. Detoxification helps balance a body's pH levels. This product provides 30 capsules, 1 month supply, ships within 3 days, purchase now at nightanddayNetmarket.com, and haven't been evaluated by the FDA. We do not claim our product cure or treat any ailments. Please consult with your medical healthcare provider to see if ZE-TOX will be right for you.